Biggest Loser Season 13. My name's Lauren Merrill. I am 22 years old. I weigh 250 pounds. And I'm from Mount Carmel, Illinois. The reason that I need to be on The Biggest Loser has a little bit to do with this right here. And a lot of it to do with this right here. But aside from that, there's also been a lot of health issues in my family. I mean, from high cholesterol, high blood pressure, anorexia, bulimia. We've had leukemia, cancer, stroke, diabetes. I mean, you name it, and my family has had to deal with it. And just to cut to the chase, I am scared for my health, but I don't know how to take care of it. I've tried different things. I've tried drinking Red Bull and crackers and salad. I've tried diet pills, but I've managed to get down to 200 pounds, and I've just gained it right back. I guess I'm completely clueless. Let me show you one of the places that I need to be able to conquer. Behind me is a high school football stadium. As you can see, there are a lot of steps. There's actually 123 of them. And I can only make it maybe a third of the way up. That's always been one of my things. All through high school, I've never actually been able to walk all the way up those steps in just one straight line without having to hold on to the rail or without having to stop. And I see people all the time just running up and down those steps like it's nothing. And I don't know, I guess it kind of makes me feel like I'm less of a person because I can't do some of the things that most people can do just because I'm carrying so much extra weight. Well, let me take you inside and show you and talk about some of the things that I usually eat. Hi guys, welcome to my home now. This is a very small display of my eating habits. We've got sweet tea and sunny D. I usually drink at least a 2-liter of soda a night. I eat popsicles all the time. I love them. I mean, ice and sugar and water. How can you go wrong? Whenever I'm at work, I'll eat a 4-pack of the snack packs, like the lemon pudding or any of the Jell-O. French toast sticks, they're nice and quick. I can throw them in the microwave while I'm on break, and then they'll be done in like 2 minutes. Whenever I'm at home, I might fix something like pancakes, pizza, spaghetti. It doesn't matter the time of the day either. Just if I decide that I'm hungry right then, I'll get up and cook myself something to eat. Always a movie must have popcorn. Hot Pockets, they're a very common lunch item too, along with chicken nuggets, pizza rolls, any of that kind of stuff. I know that my eating habits are less than satisfactory, but I don't know how to make the healthy choices that I really need to make. I couldn't tell you what the healthiest thing in this pile is. I mean, I used to think like oatmeal was a good choice for me or something, but I wouldn't think about it, and I would put like brown sugar and butter and cinnamon or whatever floated my boat for that day. This here is my grandma on my dad's side and my grandpa. When I was in 6th grade, he had cancer and then a few short years later, she developed leukemia. And this was 1 week after my grandma on my mom's side had a stroke. This is her. This man here is my grandma's brother. I call him my uncle, and this is my Aunt Carolyn. My uncle here, he's in the hospital right now. He did weigh, whenever I first went into the hospital, 430 pounds, and now he's lost about 80 pounds. He's actually the reason that I started this whole thing, this whole process. It kind of, seeing him there, kind of made it click inside my head that I'm not too far away from that. It actually made me scared that I'm going to be in his situation, but a lot younger than that. And that honestly scares me to death. This here is my grandpa on my mom's side. He passed away from pancreatic cancer. He's had diabetes. He actually passed away the November of the same year that my grandma had her stroke. This here is my Uncle Daryl. He passed away at 48 from obesity-related illnesses. He was in his mid-30s whenever he got a pacemaker put in. This here is my Aunt Kim, and that's me whenever I was younger. This is my Aunt Diane and her husband Ernest. She's got 3 little kids. This is my Aunt Chris. And these here are all my cousins on my dad's side. And then that's me right there in the middle. This is from when I was in California, and I believe this was taken on the way up to the Grand Canyon. And this young gentleman here is my father. I was always the third wheel, even at my own birthday things. This is my brother, this is his girlfriend, and this is me. She was actually my best friend all through high school. I never actually got a date to any of the dances. Oh, I should say that that's my Aunt Patty there. I love her to death. She's like a second mom to me. But once again, my friend Tiffany and my brother and me without a date. I've always had a sweet tooth. I'm pretty sure that it's ingrained into my DNA. This here is my wonderful, beautiful, handsome boyfriend, Colton. And, whoops. These here are me just a few days ago. And this girl here, she's screaming out, saying that there's something, well, that I deserve a better quality of life than what I have right now and what I've made for myself. My only problem is I don't know how to change the way that I am. Well, alright. Basic things about me. I work at Walmart. I love anything artistic. I love to draw. I love to paint. I want to own my own photography shop one day. But honestly, I would be happy doing anything as long as it brought in the income that I needed to support the family that I want one day. Which, actually, I've been told that I can't have kids until I lose weight. It's too much of a risk. I want to travel, and I know this seems kind of silly, but I want to go rock climbing. I feel like I would get so much satisfaction from something like that, knowing that I can do something like that. I mean, right now I can barely climb stairs as it is, let alone rock climbing. I really feel like this right here, all this overweight, defines who I am. And I don't know how to not let it do that. I feel like people are judging me all the time. There's certain sections and stores that I just completely avoid altogether because I know that they're not going to have anything in my size. I mean, I feel like I've always been this way, and I don't know how to change it. Sorry. I mean, I just feel so held back by pounds of this, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to deal with how I feel about it. I mean, sorry, I told myself whenever I started this that I wasn't going to do this, because I'm not a crier. I'm actually usually a very happy-go-lucky type person. I'm quirky. But I want to be that fun, sexy, skinny, flirty girl that I see some of my friends actually getting to be. I mean, aside from that, I talked about it a little bit before, not just the physical part, like the way that I look and everything, but I'm actually scared for my own health. I can't run down the driveway without being out of breath. I mean, when my dog gets loose, I don't even chase him. I'll go inside, I'll get a squeaky toy and tell him, come here, until finally, maybe an hour later after he's worn out, he'll come inside. Sorry. What I'm really getting at is that for me, I really need this. And I know that there's a lot of other people out there that need it too, but I feel like I can do so much good, not just for me, but for all the people in my life that I love and I care about, and even for the community. Both my parents work in the school system, and I would love to be able to go to the school and talk to the kids about what it's like being young and being overweight, and what they can do now to fix it. I mean, there's just so many things that if I had this opportunity, I would love to help so many people. This is the kind of person that I am. I always go out of my way to help someone else. But, well, I guess I've said all that I can say. Please, 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 please pick me to be the Biggest Loser. Thank you.